Hey, what you doing this weekend? Now that question can have a number of responses, but if you're free this weekend, it may mean that you're going on a great date, perhaps having a fun time at Wisconsin Dells, or worse, you're watching my two kids, my two dogs, and feeding the goldfish. How often has someone asked us, what you doing? And that what you're doing is instead manipulated into, well, if you're free, you can help me. Others of us become very sophisticated in our strategy. We might even set up a scene, like, remember that last time, that 2 weeks ago, when I came over to your house and I helped you clean, and I even taught your kids how to make bread, and we did all of these things together? Well, I need your help now. Why can't we just ask people for help? Oftentimes, we're a little nervous that they're going to say no, or we're a lot nervous that they're going to say no. Having open communication means that we should be spontaneous. In other words, we ask people openly what we want and what we need, and we also allow them to be open with what they need and what they can give to us. So if I'm asking for your help, or I'm asking for your opinion, not only do I need to be spontaneous in how I ask for it, but I also need to allow you to be spontaneous as well. One specific example is this. I recently asked one of my kids what was going on. And in that process, he shared with me something I didn't agree with. Now, first of all, he was open and honest and shared with me what was happening. And I really respect that. But secondly, when I heard that, I gave an open and honest response on what I thought. I don't think he wanted to hear necessarily my open response until I said, hey, wait a second. I was open with you. Can you be open with me? When we talked more about that, he agreed that while it made me uncomfortable that I didn't agree with what was going on, we were able to talk about what was going on between the two of us and come to a resolution. Oftentimes, especially as a parent, I shut off because you know what? I am right. And why can't I strategize? But if I was to ask somebody an open question, or they would ask me an open question, I really need to give them the respect to be open and honest in how I listen, as well as how I respond. So, being spontaneous means being in the moment, being open and honest. Strategizing, while that might be important with your financial portfolio, is not something that we're going to be doing necessarily in human communication. Strategizing means that I'm making my wiggle room in order for you to say yes, setting you up to get what I want. In the end, it's going to cause resentment and cause that person to feel, even if they say yes, oftentimes resentful for why they're saying yes.